Alright guys, welcome on board the motor vessel iLegend, one of the newest boats of Smith's Ferry Services. We now have 2 boats in our fleet, and this is a brand new boat that was built in Australia. It's a 149 passenger vessel. I am one of the captains, Captain Baines, Ricky Baines, and I'm just going to give you a tour of this vessel right now, okay?
All aboard, everybody all aboard. 60 years they carry the load. Short time coming down the road. Oh, let's
go. About Smith's Ferry Services. Smith's Ferry was established in 1986 by my grandfather, and we've been doing business for how many years is that now? 30, whatever, 30, you know, 1986. You do your calculation, all right? This vessel was built, like I said again, Australia, 149 passengers. We built it for the US and BVI route, and also Anegada. The boat can go anywhere that you want it to go as well. We can do routes to St. Croix, even St. Martin if you want to get fishy. Alright, this is the main cabin area. We fit about 118 passengers here in this area right now. We do have a bar in this area as well. Restrooms are to the back of the boat, and we do have a sun deck, which I'm going to show you in a moment. We have TVs as well for guests. You can also advertise on these TVs. They have different movies that we play. We play different movies on each TV. They also can play it simultaneously at one time. All right, we're now on the sun deck. This sun deck actually fits a total of 46 passengers. Just to alliterate what this vessel is to Smith's Ferry, it's named iLegend. It was actually dedicated to my grandfather, Ira Leopold Smith. He was a captain that pioneered Smith's Ferry in 1986, okay? So just to also let the audience know that this vessel is available for any sorts of type of charter, water sports, snorkeling tours. We have the ramp on the back to let passengers into the water. So this is a very versatile ferry, you know, so just take another trip with us while we go and visit the pilot house. All right, we're now inside the pilot house. So I'm gonna go through a little bit of the features of this vessel. All right, so this vessel was built with the state-of-the-art ride control. We have hump freeze, which makes the boat ride a little bit stable. All right, we do have 2 big screen GPS displays. We have manned engines, and we do have 2 generators. It's one-of-a-kind vessel. I think there's only 1 vessel in the Caribbean that's built like this. So it's a nice vessel. The vessel is about 76 feet long.
Are you ready? Swing the ladies, them on the floor. Party start, party.
Well, thank you for being on board, and I hope to see each and every one of you on board iLegend. And just a keynote to keep on remembering: life is a journey, travel well, and join a legacy with Smith's Ferry Services.
Mommy, hold the light. Something rubbing me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something rubbing me down there. And it's hard, hard, hard. Something rubbing me down there. And it's bad, bad, bad. Something rubbing me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something choking me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something choking me down there. And it's hard, hard, hard. And it's choking me down there. And it's bad, bad, bad. And it's choking me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something jamming me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something jamming me down there. And it's hard, hard, hard.
Rise up. It's the time to rise and go home. Rise up, Matty Crew, rise up. It's the time to rise and go home. Any man, any man, any man, any man in another man's house. Any man, any man, any man, any man in another man's house.
All right, good morning. Welcome to AllAhWeTV. Rise up. It is Friday, TGIF. Lord of mercy, it's Friday. What a good day for it to be. Listen, man, today is a great day, and we want to start. We were playing some videos. That one in particular, Smith's Ferry Service video. We want to say thank you. That has gone. It has really spread among the USVI and BVI. Want to say shout out to Smith's Ferry Service, Ricky Baines, Marjorie Smith, the entire family, but most of all the Virgin Islands public. We love seeing ourselves and we love supporting one another, and it shows it. The video is going beautiful on Facebook. We want you to support their business, ride the new ferry, and of course get part of the experience because we deserve beautiful things. And we want nice things. So they brought a brand new service, brand new ferry that is, to the Virgin Islands for us. So go and experience it. Well, it is Friday. And let me tell you something. I know you're happy it's Friday. If you're walking, you're driving to work and you're saying, I wish it was Saturday, it's just about here. Don't rush it. It's just there. Don't worry a thing. A lot of things are happening in the Virgin Islands, and we're going to tell you about it. Of course, the VI Wealth Building Gala that is taking place. Oh my God, that's going to be exciting. But what I want you to be excited about is next week. What's happening next week? Next week is all about the University of the Virgin Islands. It's the Charter Weekend. Is the Reichel Center presents the Passport Edition Kimani Mali. So that is going to be massive, right? And then afternoon on the green, followed afternoon on the green, you have the oath of office by the new university president. So it's going to be an awesome weekend next week. We want you to come out to Kimani Mali, the Passport Edition of Reichel Center for the Arts. Is being held at the Eldridge Blade Sports and Fitness Center. Why? This is a fundraising event for Reichel Center. We all love Reichel Center, from Danny McCulkin, Shaggy, Freddie McGregor, SWV, Brandy. You've had Oliver and company there at Reichel Center for the Arts. The list goes on and on. Of course, Rising Stars. Rising Star Steel Orchestra, that will be their home when they do the Christmas concert. So Reichel Center is in a rebuilding process and it needs the support of the community. They're having the Passport Edition coming up next week, and they're bringing in Kimani Mali. The good part about it is Kimani was the last, L-A-S-T, the last, not lost, L-O-S-T, the last artist to perform before, tragedy with our Category 5 twin stars. And now he is coming back. Reichel Center is bringing him back. They had UB40 a few months ago. Spectacular. Well, now you want to experience Kimani Mali. You want to support Reichel Center for the Arts, and that's going to be next week. Well, right now, let's get you excited for Afternoon on the Green, and that's next week, Sunday, where? At the UVI Golf Course.
UVI's annual fundraiser, Afternoon on the Green, is back on Sunday, March 16th from noon to 5 p.m. on UVI's Hermione Moore Golf Course on St. Thomas. Savor mouth-watering dishes and your favorite native drinks. There's fun for everyone with music by Climax Band and the Artists in Residence Jazz Collective. Plus face painting, bounce houses, and games for the kids. Grab a lawn chair and head to the green. Visit aog.uvi.edu.
All right, you want to make sure your face is in a place at UVI Afternoon on the Green. It's going to be fantastic. So today, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be just sharing a lot of love, sharing a lot of cheer. We may be having a guest coming in at 7:15, 7:30. It's kind of early. Sometimes they don't wake up, and it's Friday. They're waking up late. So they may come in. Regardless or not, we're letting you know what's coming up this weekend. We're going to share some community calendar updates and, of course, some news. Things you want to know that's taking place in the community. Well, listen, we show you Smith's Ferry boat, right? And beautiful. Well, we did a few weeks ago, we did a live broadcast at the Party Shop. That's owned by Lisa Donovan and her family. It's a beautiful place, and it's offering party supplies. Everything you need for party, everything you need for your event, whether it's a baby shower, whether it's a bridal shower, whether it's a birthday party, regardless of the age, from 0, 1 year old, up to 105. She got it for you. They got helium balloons. They have air balloons. They have chairs, rentals. They have everything. Located in Alcones Plaza. That's the plaza right on top of Rappoon Hill. But I don't want to talk too much. Let me show you the video. We had another awesome live. This was a great video. We went live and it spread. Shout out to Lisa. But what we want you to do is go out and support. Because my sister keep reminding me, she says, Emmett, you know we're supposed to be on a boycott from Amazon. I said, well, we're going to get with stuff. The party shop is a good place for you to get your stuff. Lord, don't get me in trouble online with that one there. I mean, it's spreading. That's what they say. You know, we're supposed to be on this strike. But listen, the party shop, St. Thomas, on top of Alcones Plaza, everything you need. So we took a 30-minute program, 30-minute live, and we cut it down to about 5-6 minutes. And we want to show Lisa Donovan's place. And then when we come back, we're going to tell you what's happening in the community. As we said, it's about the Wealth Building Gala that's taking place this weekend over at the Yacht Haven Grand, the 360. That's going to be awesome. Kyle and the entire team, they're in town. And yesterday, Virgin Islands icon, he made it. We got to big him up. Rock City, Teron Thomas, he is here, and he's one of the keynote people making deliveries. And you know, man, what Teron could tell me about wealth? Well, as Kyle said when he was here, Teron and Timothy have said already, they said that first $1 million, they blew it. But now he is the most sought after songwriter, not in the Virgin Islands, not only in America, but in the world. The brother was in Paris, the brother in Dubai, the brother in Europe. He all over, touching down here in Japan. And so what that means, he has wealth, he has responsibility, he got to do financial management. And Kyle Redman, this entire team is going to be there talking. It's the VI Wealth Building Gala this weekend at the Harbor 360 right there in Yacht Haven Grand. This is a promo, and then we're going straight into Lisa at the party shop. You're tuning in to Rise Up, and this Friday, what time is it? It's 6:47, and today we start on time. That's a good thing, because I'm one of them who does show up to work late, but today we want on time. And when you're on time, you want to let the boss know, hey, I come work on time like you need a treat, right? Like you need something for coming on time. But we want on time, and we're going to be on time more days from now. Check it right now. This is what is coming up this weekend at the Harbor 360.
St. Thomas, the most powerful wealth building event in the Virgin Islands, is the second annual VI Wealth Building Gala, where knowledge meets opportunity and generational wealth is built. This is an evening of financial empowerment, high-level networking, and exclusive insight into wealth building strategy at the stunning Harbor 360 at Yacht Haven Grand. Enjoy fine dining and complimentary champagne as professionals cover essential topics and wealth building strategy from local and off-island real estate investing, stocks and bonds, personal and business credit, life insurance, estate planning, and generational wealth. This year, don't miss an exclusive money conversation with Grammy award-winning songwriter Teron Thomas. A deep dive into his journey from humble beginning to global success. Doors open at 3 p.m. Show starts at 4 p.m. sharp. Tickets are available right now at wealthbuildinggala.com. The second annual VI Wealth Building Gala, where legacies are built. Saturday, March 8, 2025.
Hey, welcome AllAhWeTV. We are live at the party shop. This is the visionary, the founder, the proprietor, Miss Lisa Donovan. Beautiful. Look at the sign, look at the logo. I love it. It says party. It says everything you need to host your events.
It says where every party starts.
We gonna do this.
But I will say simple, right behind the Mango Tango. You're coming up from Colormax, where you see the Credit Union ATM is right inside, not the first building with Colormax, the second building behind a Mango Tango. And once you pass the big 7-day church, you make the left-hand turn if you're coming from the east. And as you see, you're going to have a big sign in the front, and it's right behind the big sign. Then you get this beautiful sign, and then you know you are here. So you're planning a party. What are you planning? Party, anniversary? What all you cater for?
Let's go inside.
All right, let's go.
First of all, welcome from me to you to the party shop. And I just wanted to invite those who have not been to the party shop it's okay to come. We're here Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturdays from 10 to 6. So all is invited to come, and let me just take you around the store and show you a little bit of what we have.
All right, so here is the party shop, and
here we go. The party wrapping paper. We got the wrapping paper to match with the bags. We have the tote bags. This is a large request, so I had to up my level with getting in the balloons at this size here, which is 34 inches. We have the air fill and we have the helium. We got from rose gold to pink, we got blue. We have banners, we have candles with 3 different type of candles. We have sash. This is the favorite one everybody likes. This is the sash that says happy birthday with the crown. So ladies, yes, we have those there. This side, for those who do arches and decor and all the rest of those things for parties, we have the balloons here. These are fill-ins. Come and check us out. Here we have the pumps. These are the brands that the honchos will use, the big ones for decor. You got Tough Tex, you have Kelson, you have Quake Flex. We have them in chrome, we have in green and chrome, blue and chrome. Come and take a look. We have strings to tie your balloons up for one thing, and then as you come around here, we have the themes. Of course, you know every 1 through 6, 7, 8, they like either the
Peppa Pig.
We have the Baby Shark. We have Bluey.
Shark.
You got Bluey.
Okay.
You got SpongeBob. Mickey and Minnie Mouse. We have Barbie. Yeah. As we come down here, Emmett, these are the bags for treats that we carry. Most people buy these for anniversary weddings to put their trinkets in. They also use them for kitty bags as well. We have don't forget the masks. We have numerous masks.
For them who like to do, this is for the adult parties now.
That's right.
All right.
We have beads.
And we soon have Mardi Gras coming up.
Mardi Gras.
So if you're having a Mardi Gras party and you want to get the mask, you want to get the beads, you have it right here.
If you want your own clear bags to wrap your baskets, we loaded with those. And for St. Patrick's Day, we have decor here for St. Patrick's Day. We have some hanging things. Check them out, Emmett. Check them out. Party time is always here. We have the shot glasses in neon. We have the shot glasses in clear. We have your flutes.
And you know what's been a big thing? The party safaris. So them shot glasses will be awesome for a party safari.
Cake toppers, we have the crowns. These are for the bridesmaids. Signs, Mr. and Mrs. We got a little chrome, little bling right there.
We took over your station right here. But what's this net we get up here? It's a fishing net? Oh, what is it?
It's not a fishing net. It's when you blow up the helium so it doesn't go up to the ceiling. It's a net to just stop them there. So
this is the balloon station?
This is the balloon station. That's my helium station there.
We took over your table a little bit because this is our little live station, wireless station, so we could walk around the place. But you have right here your, as Lisa said, the net to catch the balloons. So when you come, you see it right there.
And lastly, come on down here. This is what I have here. I have rentals.
Okay.
So I have these chairs here, which they call a fan back, which is a little bit stronger than the regular plastic white chairs. So we have the plastic white chairs and we have the fan back chairs, which are a little bit stronger. We have the acrylic clear wedding chair and the glittering gold.
Nice.
We have the high top tables and we have the regular
full
tables, right? We just want you to come. We just want you to come in and check, and I guarantee you, you're gonna pick up something because we have the affordable prices.
UVI's annual Friendraiser, Afternoon on the Green, is back on Sunday, March 16th from noon to 5 p.m. on UVI's Hermione Moore Golf Course on St. Thomas. Savor mouth-watering dishes and your favorite native drinks. There's fun for everyone with music by Climax Band and the Artists in Residence Jazz Collective. Plus face painting, bounce houses, and games for the kids. Grab a lawn chair and head to the green. Visit aog.uvi.edu.
Thomas, the most powerful wealth building event in the Virgin Islands, is the second annual VI Wealth Building Gala, where knowledge meets opportunity and generational wealth is built. This is an evening of financial empowerment, high-level networking, and exclusive insight into wealth building strategy at the stunning Harbor 360 at Yacht Haven Grand. Enjoy fine dining and complimentary champagne as professionals cover essential topics and wealth building strategy from local and off-island real estate investing, stocks and bonds, personal and business credit, life insurance, estate planning, and generational wealth. This year, don't miss an exclusive money conversation with Grammy award-winning songwriter Teron Thomas. A deep dive into his journey from humble beginning to global success. Doors open at 3 p.m. Show starts at 4 p.m. sharp. Tickets are available right now at wealthbuildinggala.com. The second annual VI Wealth Building Gala, where legacies are built. Saturday, March 8, 2025.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity. With direct access to the global marketplace, discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Companies that relocate here can get customer care second to none here from the Economic Development Authority.
We located in the Virgin Islands because of easy access of shipping and freight and cargo.
I welcome you to come to the Virgin Islands. Do business with us, expand, start. We're happy to have you. And while you're here, enjoy our lovely sunsets.
To explore a new horizon for your business, please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
All right, and we want to say good morning and welcome to the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority. They're one of our new partners here on AllAhWeTV and the Rise Up Morning Show. Well, we've been telling you that coming up, it's going to be, let me step back. We're talking largely about next week, but this week it is, of course, the VI Wealth Building Gala that's taking place Saturday, tomorrow, at the 360 at the Yacht Haven Grand. You saw the promo ad. It's very exciting. And Kyle was here. Kyle and I talked for about an hour how we get into the whole credit repair, credit fixing, and the amount of people and some intimate stories that has transformed for the people that have helped and have joined the program, and the importance he gave his testimonial coming from the housing community, Pearson Garden, going to the Charlotte Amalie High School, the Charlotte Amalie High School. He was here talking high school. I said, Kyle, we can't get in a bacchanal. It's Charlotte Amalie. He says high school. Well, listen, Kyle was here and shared of, his ventures, some entrepreneurship, failed opportunities, and then successful ones. His puppy business, because Kyle brings in puppies and he sells it to those who have a request for the furry, the four-legged members of their family. He provides that service. And how one business led to another business. And from the puppy business, he said he want to upgrade his house. He want to sell his house, get another property. He had to repair his credit. And then he learned the importance of credit and sharing information with so many more. So at this gala coming up on Saturday, you have the opportunity to come and speak and network and learn from the people high in real estate, high in credit repair and management, money management, and you yourself get to learn and experience it. So it's an opportunity not to miss. We're telling you, don't skylark. There are tickets and seats left. Don't wait to say I'm going to pay at the door. We want you to come through and experience it for yourself, because the most important person to invest in you is yourself. So you want to do that. Now, talking about economic development, talking about opportunity, we got to talk about the Virgin Islands EDA. And this wonderful open house that is coming up is the EZC Open House. Transform your property, empower your community. Okay? So the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority, they have a few branches under them. They have the Enterprise Zone, and a few areas in our community are under the Enterprise Zone, Backstreet, Savan, areas where many locals have properties and may need assistance in developing those properties, rehabilitating those properties. So long story short, this is what happening. They're having an open house, largely focused on the Enterprise Zone, but open to all their divisions. You're going to have the EDC, the Government Development Bank there. You're going to have their loan programs. Every division, the EDC program is going to be there. So many of us, including myself, we're in business. We're either operating a business or have dream of a business, and we don't apply. We need to get out. We need to get out in front. We need to apply and not limit ourselves. So this open house is going to be on the Economic Development Authority Enterprise Zone Commission. However, they're going to have all their divisions there. So you're going to have opportunity to learn about, just like I say, all the financial programs they have going on. And what does that do for you? That allows you now to get cash flow, get money you need to transform your business. So come to the open house. You're going to learn about the Enterprise Zone, but also come and learn about their financing opportunities, their business opportunities, and talk to the people one-on-one direct. Where is this taking place? At Levels 1 Christian Stead, Thursday, March 13th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, you call 773-6499. You can email info@usvieda.org or visit www.usvieda.org. So one thing here, AllAhWeTV, we like to line. We go party. We go fet. Sadly, I was bitter for the last 2 weeks because a lot of my friends, they were either in Trinidad or they were in Dominica. And they were fetting like my son, them people could fet. My partner, Canal say, boy, you have to rest or walk out for when you come Dominica, because Dominica is a fet. And from looking at the videos, I was tired. But they had a wonderful experience. Kyle mentioned a thing. He said on his page, a lady said, and this is no this, she said she wanted to go to the big concert. You know what big concert they had here? Valentine's Day and AgFest weekend. However, instead of buying a ticket to the concert, she bought a ticket for the Wealth Building Gala. And what's that? That's responsibility. That's investing in oneself. So, me went Dominica, me went Trinidad because I couldn't move it around like that. I was a little bitter. However, we have to make life's choices. So we like to fet. We like to party here at AllAhWeTV. But the days of fetting and being broke is over. That's when you're in your 20s. You're 19, 20, 21. Now, you're much older. And even if you're 19, 20, 21, you want to learn about opportunities that could transform your life. Investment opportunities. So you get a VI Wealth Building Gala this Saturday. Invest in yourself and go. Now you have this opportunity coming up in St. Croix on Thursday, March 13th. EZC Open House. Transform your power, your property, empower your community, explore how to revitalize your property, grow your business, and strengthen your community. And as says, the EDC, the EDA program, is a powerful division here in the Virgin Islands, here in our government, that's available for all of us, black, white, Jew, Gentile, Arab, anybody. You can apply, you come with your business plan, you follow the requirements, and they can help you. So don't limit yourself. You want to go. And I'm stressing it because as much as we're gonna promote FET, because we like to FET. I keep saying we like to FET. However, we want you to get your act in order as we ourselves want to get ourselves in order. I want to get myself in order so that when you FET in and your house in order, you'd have FET different. You'd have FET stress free. You'd have free up because you know your house, your business is in order. So inviting you to come down to that program and check it on out. Inviting you to go to, of course, the VI Well Building Gala. And then I'm going to tell you about Rico Center for the Arts, because once you host an order, you want to come and see Kimani Marley, and you want to hear that Marley's son sing. I don't know how all them Marley's son them song like the father, but they do. They do, and it's great. So you want to hear him, you want to hear a good time, you want to be at the Passport Edition at Rico Center for the Arts next week, Friday. But let me show you right now, we're going to toss back to the EDA, their commercial.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity. Discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Our team is ready to support your success. With strategic advantages and an exceptional quality of life, the U.S. Virgin Islands is the ideal destination for your business expansion.
Please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
All right, that is coming up. That's the VI EDA. They visit the website, learn about them, such and such. Listen, coming up next week, starting, or is it this weekend, is the Virgin Islands Police Department in conjunction with Senator Franklin Johnson and Senator Dwayne DeGraff. They have a gun buyback program. This Sunday that just gone, we all were rattled in this community. No matter what island you were on, if you're in America and all, you were rattled because this thing had looked like something that's in Afghanistan, something that come from the cowboys and the Indians. No, that happened right here in our community. It had a bad shootout in St. Croix. We're going to show you the clips. VIPD is asking for your support. They're asking for your help. If you know something, say something. If you don't want to go in the station and talk to a trusted police officer that you know, pull them up on the side, say, hey, I want to talk to you. Share the information. The information you share can take someone off of the street that harms someone that you know and love, because it doesn't just stop with one person. So a few people were injured. They were shot. They were taken to the one at Louis Hospital. Hopefully all went well. However, that horrific act, that is traumatizing to the people in the neighborhood, the people, everybody here in this community. We don't need that. And we don't need no kind of things happening here. And if you don't want to talk to the police, remember you have Crime Stoppers. You can call them up. If your tip is used to arrest someone or bring somebody to justice, you get a financial reward. However, how this can all be prevented? Less guns on the street, less guns in the hands of irresponsible individuals. So there's a gun buyback program that's taking place. The dates are going to be outlined right here in this promo video. Check it on out. Senator Dwayne DeGraff and Lieutenant Colonel, they're inviting everyone to come and participate in this gun buyback program. So unwanted firearms that may be in your home, maybe the firearm holder, the person who had the license passed on, it just stay in the safe or you're lying around the house. You don't want it lying around and you have young children, or somebody might break in your home, God forbid. And to prevent somebody from breaking in your home, you need to call Bender and Bender, because they could do everything with aluminum, steel. They do the security bars, the railings, everything like that. But back to the point. The gun buyback program is giving you cash value, market value for your firearms. You don't have the need for it. Don't have it laying around. So Senator Dwayne DeGraff, Lieutenant Colonel, they invited everyone, see the dates, see the locations, and come and take advantage of this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Cannoneer, Virgin Islands Police Department.
Hi, I'm Senator Dwayne DeGraff, the 36th Legislature.
And I'm here to invite you to our gun buyback program. We have revised in all three islands, St. Thomas, St. Croix, and St. John. Our first buyback initiative will happen on St. Croix on the 8th, on St. Thomas on the 22nd of March, and on St. John on the 29th.
You know, when I think on buyback, people are thinking cash for gold. This is cash for guns. Guns to get off the street, save a life. How we went about, Senator Johnson and St. Croix and I got together and reached out to sponsors in this community, St. Thomas, St. John, St. Croix community. So the people involved too, they donated monies. We generated over $25,000 toward this effort. and we've had them before a couple years ago. Now we want to start this back. Every gun we get out of the street, save a life. That's what we're about here today. Come out to the Omar Brown. We here by Babel Plaza. Come out and St. Croix by the Ag Fair Field. Just come out, bring your gun in, get your money, go about your business. That's what we're trying to do. If that's what it takes to do to get some guns out of the street, that's what we want.
Yeah, just an important tidbit about the importance of getting guns off the street. One gun, remember, it's a rippling effect, right? When a gun hurts a person, we lose that person, and then that family of the person who's incarcerated, the family of the victim. So it's a ripple effect.
Yes.
And this is about 60 years of policing, and we can tell you the importance of getting these guns off the street. Once again, no questions asked. You come in, bring in a gun, we give you fair market value, and you're on your way.
And you see, I got into the Vernon Police Department in 1987. I retired in 2013, so I spent 26 years. I've seen families destroyed, brothers killing brothers, family members killing each other. A gun is a dangerous weapon. A gun is, hey, we're allowed to own them, but let's do them the right way. Imagine 30 people lose their lives a year on average to firearm and gun violence. And imagine 10 years, and imagine more years after that. That's a lot of people from our territory who could have been doctors and lawyers and great people in this community. So hey, that's my quest to make that a reality going forward.
From Senator Dwayne DeGraff. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Our guest who's coming in today, they're calling me, the directions to get to the AllAhWeTV content house a little difficult. But we're going to take a commercial break, come right back, tell you about Rikers Center, tell you about the Gun Buyback program, and we'll tell you about the EDA, the seminar that's coming up that you don't want to miss. So, all right, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Good morning to you.
Also known as the Dundee. I was diagnosed with stage 2 prostate cancer on August 31st, 2017. That moment changed my life. The hardest part of the experience was the thought of not being here to see my children and grandchild grow. Luckily, my family and support team were real. They had food sales to show their support. My prayer warriors and doctors were phenomenal. Do I encourage men to get screened for prostate cancer? The answer is an absolute yes. If you're an African American male with a family history of prostate cancer, you should begin screening at age 40. If you are unsure about screening, talk to your doctor to decide if screening is right for you. Testing is easy. Early detection saves lives. I am a living testament, and that's a done deal. African American men are at an increased risk of getting and dying from prostate cancer more than any other race. Talk to your doctor to find out if prostate cancer screening is right for you. This message was brought to you by the Department of Health, Division of Chronic Disease and Prevention.
The first step in securing your business or home is erecting a fence so the non-invited can keep out and the invited can be guided in. Now, a solid, beautiful exterior structure not only enhances the appearance, but also increases the value of your home or commercial property. Meet Bender & Associates. They are the experts in aluminum and stainless steel, including their manufacture and repair. Their work include gates, automatic and manual, stairs, security bars, wheelchair ramps. Hey, once you dream it and it involves steel, aluminum, or any metal structure, Bender & Associates can build or repair it. And for those who love the metals with beautiful designs, Bender & Associates can do that also. Time to get started by calling 340-244-0861. Oh yes, Bender & Associates service the entire Virgin Islands. Bender & Associates, beautifying your property while securing your peace of mind.
My life is all about movement, my boy. Moving my ideas to the board with the fastest fiber. Staying connected on the road with reliable 5G and on the go with nationwide coverage. No matter how I move, Avalanche! Via creates a symphony of connectivity so I could bring down a cascade of sound. From the VI shores to the global stage, it's one VI to the wall. with DJ Avalanche and Via.
Man them, let's redefine getting ready. Today ain't just about stepping out, we stepping up. Starting with the essentials, the Levi Fisher bundle isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. Hydrating and grooming that bed perfectly. Next, let's not forget the skin. With Naked Luxury's Fairline Men, we taking premium care that leaves your skin irresistible. Why? Because self-care ain't just a luxury, it's a necessity. So before you head out, remember looking good is more than just clothes. It's about bringing out your natural charm. You think your woman and want to see you rough all the time? Don't forget, look good all the time. Take care of yourself.
I am Eustace Grant Jr., also known as the Don Yee. I was diagnosed with stage 2 prostate cancer on August 31st, 2017. That moment changed my life. The hardest part of the experience was the thought of not being here to see my children and grandchild grow. Luckily, my family and support team were real. They had food safe.
People all over the world, you're about to be.
All right, guys, welcome on board the motor vessel iLegend, one of the newest boats of Smith's Ferry Services. We now have 2 boats in our fleet, and this is a brand new boat that was built in Australia. It's a 149 passenger vessel. I am one of the captains, Captain Baines, Ricky Baines, and I'm just gonna give you a tour of this vessel right now, okay?
All aboard, everybody all aboard. 60 years they carry the load. Short time coming down the road. Let's go.
About Smith's Ferry Services. Smith's Ferry was established in 1986 by my grandfather, and we've been doing business for how many years is that now? 30, whatever, 30, you know, 1986, you do your calculation, all right? This vessel was built, like I said again, Australia, 149 passengers. We built it for the US and BVI route, and also Anegada. The boat can go anywhere that you want it to go as well. We can do routes to St. Croix, even St. Martin if you want to get fishy. All right, this is the main cabin area. We fit about 118 passengers here in this area right now. We do have a bar in this area as well. Restrooms are to the back of the boat, and we do have a sun deck, which I'm going to show you in a moment. We have TVs as well for guests. You can also advertise on these TVs. They have different movies that we play. We play different movies on each TV. They also can play it simultaneously at one time. All right, we're now on the sun deck. This sun deck actually fits a total of 46 passengers. Just to alliterate what this vessel is to Smith's Ferry, it's named iLegend. It was actually dedicated to my grandfather, Ira Leopold Smith. He was a captain that pioneered Smith's Ferry in 1986, okay? So just to also let the audience know that this vessel is available for any sorts of type of charter, water sports, snorkeling tours. We have the ramp on the back to let passengers into the water. So this is a very versatile ferry, you know, so just take another trip with us while we go and visit the pilot house. All right, we're now inside the pilot house, so I'm gonna go through a little bit of the features of this vessel. All right, so this vessel was built with the state-of-the-art ride control. We have Humphreys, which makes the boat ride a little bit stable. All right, we do have 2 big screen GPS displays. We have manned engines, and we do have 2 generators. It's one-of-a-kind vessel. I think there's only one vessel in the Caribbean that's built like this. So it's a nice vessel. The vessel is about 76 feet long.
Are you ready? Swing the ladies, them on the floor. Party start, party.
Well, thank you for being on board, and I hope to see each and every one of you on board iLegend. And just a keynote to keep on remembering, life is a journey, travel well, and join a legacy with Smith's Ferry Services.
Oh, the light, Let's go, girl, where you call it so far. And it's hard, hard, hard. And you're rubbing me down there. And it's bad, bad, bad. And you're rubbing me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something choking me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something choking me down there. And it's hard, hard, hard. And you're choking me down there. And it's bad, bad, bad. And you're choking me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Something choking me down there. Mommy, hold the light. Let's see how we are falling so far. And it's hard, hard, hard. And it's choking me down there. And it's bad, bad, bad.
Mommy, rise up. That's the time to rise and go home. Rise up, Matty Crew, rise up. That's the time to rise and go home. Any man, any man, any man, any man in another man's house. Any man, any man, any man, any man in another man's house.
Well, we are back. Welcome to the Rise Up Morning Show. And when you see this lady in the seat, when you see her in a chair, that means it's action. That means it's lights, camera, action, big things happening at the University of the Virgin Islands and the Reichel Center for the Arts. Good morning and welcome. How are you, Miss Humphrey?
Katie, good morning. Thank you so much.
Well, the last time we saw you was, and y'all are getting real behind the scene look, you know, but Miss Humphrey she technical, so she's seeing me and she watching me, things plugging in, things plugging out. No, look, it's showing off, you don't want to go in. But anyhow, listen, last time we saw you was the big concert. We didn't know this thing was going to blow up so huge, but it did.
Yes.
And it was magnificent. It was a UB40 concert. Yes. And I said it was wonderful.
Yes, it was an amazing concert. We had a great time. I mean, the audience, you know, they were amazing. They just loved it. And it was great to finally get back into the saddle of doing things, you know, under the Reichel flag. You know, we're still down. We're still in construction phase. But, you know, we're doing what we can to help raise funds to rebuild the facility. It's, you know, and we truly miss it.
Yeah. And how far off is the facility? 50%, 40%?
We still got a ways to go. We still got a ways to go.
We want to put a number to it.
We want to put I know, because every time I put a date, somehow it always gets pushed back. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to let it, you know, it'll come when it needs to come.
Construction and building a house, building a business, things don't go to date.
I know. But, you know, the Reichel Center is such a unique facility. You have to pay attention to the details of that building. You can't just throw up a roof or throw in walls or what have you. You have to pay attention to the original plans of that building to make sure that you don't destroy the uniqueness of what makes that building so special. You know, the Henry Reichel had a unique vision for that facility, and he brought in some top architects to design that space. And, you know, the center was built into the land. It wasn't built on top of it just like that. And they used the properties of the environment to help with the acoustics. So you cannot, you know, you have to pay special attention to that, because if you change one thing, it can actually throw off the acoustics of the space.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's powerful. We had UB40. It was magnificent. You know, hearing those guys and records, and you gonna say records because UB40 had records, right?
Yep, they had records. I think they also maybe had 8-track. I don't know. Just kidding.
So getting them in person was a treat. Now we continue and we're bringing in Kimani Marley.
Yes,
you're bringing in Marley.
Yes.
Man, Amali. We got Kimani Marley coming to town.
Yes.
How and what? Why? What's going on? What's going on?
All right. Well, you know, next week, it's going to be, next weekend actually kicks off a very unique and special weekend for the university. You know, we have the inauguration of our new president happening on March 17th. And then you have Afternoon on the Green on the 16th, which is actually UVI's Charter Day. That's when, you know, we started. That's our birthday. And then you have, of course...
I never really understood that.
Yeah.
When they say charter,
Yeah.
You know, or you just don't say birthday.
Well, you're in a university setting, so you gotta,
Yeah, you gotta be formal.
You gotta be politically
You
correct.
gotta be formal. Okay.
And then, on the Saturday, we have the music department is having their Charter Day concert that they hold every day at Antilles. So Friday, we're kicking off that whole weekend with the Kamani Marley concert. What it is that we are taking our RCA sessions and we're adding a little spice to it in a sense. So we have Kamani Marley coming in as our international artist to just add a little bit more to that event and creating a nice experience. It's also a fundraiser for the center. So we're hoping to be able to help contribute to the rebuild of the Record. Kimani Marley, fun fact, he was actually the last show that we had at Record Center. So it's kind of cool for him to be able to come and help us kick off.
I kind of teased that. I said that earlier. I remember you said that and I said it.
So it's kind of cool for him to come and he kick off the Passport.
Yeah. So you have Kimani Marley, Lourdes and the Switch and the Dub Lab Reggae Band.
Yeah, Lourdes and the Switch and Dub Lab. And those two bands have done, have worked with us over the years. I mean, we started off during the pandemic. And, when we started off this RCA sessions, and they were one of the few bands that, were able to say, hey, we'll work with you guys. And we were able to launch our concert series online. And, and we're so fortunate to have them come back to work with us. What I love about these two groups as well is that they're actually, some of the members of these bands are actually alums of UVI.
Wow.
So it works in, it's just like it works in tandem.
You're bringing them home.
Yeah, exactly.
You're bringing them home.
Exactly.
So. We're sticking on the Kimani Marley. We have the flyer up right now. The Kimani Marley event. I'm pushing around buttons. But March 14th, 7 p.m., Elridge Blake Sports and Fitness Center. And as you said, he was the last artist. I know he's a returning artist, so it's kind of like a sentimental kind of vibes going on here.
Yeah, it is. And especially to launch this series, Passport, that we're hoping, what we plan to do with this project is to be able to still keep that premise, or the premise of the RCA sessions, but adding a little bit more to it.
So let's talk about this RCA sessions, because a few months ago, maybe a month ago, you had a massive concert. And it went over most of our heads. You had the Jam Band, you had the Elijah Brathwaite Project, and you had Mike Love and also Diana, Lioness. Now, we watching the flyer and we thought this thing was just going to be like one band perform. We thought it was going to be a pretty job, a pretty fair, at Record Center for the Arts. But this thing was like a mashup. They use that word mashup when you're combining everybody together. And this was a real session. It was a jam session.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole premise about RCA sessions, is to create that jam session. I've been able to work, I've been in this industry for a long time, and I've seen a lot of these artists grow. And I know their capabilities, and they're amazing. the talent we have here in the territory is tremendous. But we're always used to seeing them in one genre.
That's right.
And, and I'm like, I know that there's more. And they too have explained that, some of them have come to me and said, I wish there were opportunities in which we could just, be able to show what we actually have been trained, what we've been able to do, the things, show our capabilities. And I said, well, why not just come up with this concept? We brought on board 3 amazing, young, talented musicians who know these artists and know their capabilities as well. So we're talking about Dion Donadell, Anthony Nibs, and Lubin Daniel. And they too, some of the ideas that they have is just crazy. And I'm like, you know what, let's do it. And, so to be able to provide an environment in which these artists can come together and be able to explore and experiment and go outside of their boxes and just create something that's very unique for our audience there, that's what we hope to achieve, and that our audience can be able to enjoy what it is that they're seeing, so that they can develop that appreciation and see, you know what? These kids, these artists, these people that have been around that we've seen for so many years, they can do so much more. Wow. And really truly see that spark that I see within each one of the artists that we have coming up here.
Wow. Being the director, executive producer, as you're saying, it's having a unique vision. I'm hearing from you, developing this concept, sessions on the floor, and scouting the talent and seeing how to place them as how you're placing them right now in that element, which is unique, which is beyond.
But you know, it's not. This is not unique to just this situation. I mean, I have to take credit from David Edgecombe. David Edgecombe, you know, first planted this seed when he started Starfest back in 2000 and 2001. And, you know, and seeing that, because he too saw that raw talent within the territory where there was no outlet. And he was able to bring in that, you know, that raw talent and sculpt it and shape it into, you know, into some unique individuals, artists here that have gone on and done great things. You know, it brings to mind my first time seeing Two Equip performing. You know, even
I
to
know he's here in the territory from when you saw him perform Two Equip, Planet VI, Rock City.
Yeah.
No, massive songwriter. We talk about it.
Exactly.
Sought after throughout the world. Now he's heading, or he's the keynote deliverer on the VI World Building Gala.
See?
And many people gonna say, like how you saw, and you know, you're able to see potential in people, and they say, man, what they ran know? But this man is a more sought after songwriter. He have to have a financial team because he negotiating with Sony, BMG. He is on the big boy table. So like you say, no, look where he at, and you can remember where he started from. Rock City. I mean, they were going long before that.
Yeah,
but I mean,
you had Pressure, who was a part of the Star Lion band. That you saw those harmonic voices. Even Mike Love, you know, when he started off with his group as well too on Starfest stage, and you know, and to be able to see where they are today, I mean, that just is something that's just, you know, for us at Ryco, that is, you know, it's a proud moment. To be able to, you know, say that at least, you know, we had an opportunity to see that growth, you know, and it's very important for us to be able to provide those opportunities.
So Session on the Floor, like you said, brought that fusion, and that concert was Miss, oh my gosh, Whitney, shout out to Whitney, the drummer Jones, and a few more people shared some clips. We saw Mike Love and Shakima did something, the administrator of St. John on the floor, but when I heard Mike Love was fused, his music was fused with Chamban and Elijah playing pan, it was just magnifico. So now, Session, this is the Passport edition.
Yes.
So this is a brand new series that we're launching?
It's sort of a little twist on our RCA sessions, and that's because we're bringing in outside artists into this performance, so it adds a little bit more, you know, to what it is that we do. But we still want to keep that same similar vibe. So actually, I'm going to let you know now, actually, as a part of this production, we're actually adding a couple more voices to the bill. So in addition to Lourdes and the Switch, as well as to Dub Lab, we're also going to have Shakima Jones. And Eric Provost.
Okay,
that's
St. John, and he has been all over. When we say all over, not all over the Virgin Islands, but mainland beyond, playing. So Eric is the steel panist?
No.
Or is the singer?
Is a singer.
He's a singer because the two brothers are talented.
Yes. And I know Victor Provost,
and Eric.
Yeah, because Victor Provost was also on our Starfest. He was the first person that we ever saw in the territory that played pan upside from underneath.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was Tino. I thought that was El Tino.
Victor did it at Starfest.
At Starfest.
Yeah,
amazing. So the card has been expanded. You're getting not only Kimani Marley, you're getting Kimani Marley, you're getting Lourdes and the Switch, Dub Lab Reggae Band, and you are also getting, as you said, Shakima Jones, and you're getting Eric Provost. Well, the two brothers, you get them confused from time to time. You know it is in the Virgin Islands, they call you one name, or we'll give it the respect and so forth. So if you're wondering right here, who is Mr. Kimani Marley? You know his music, you heard his songs. But we're going to give you one of the teasers right here of his big tune. And we're running it a little from YouTube here, a little quick snippet. because we don't want the copyright kick in.
Can I have a moment of your time? I would like to know your name. Kimani, that is mine. Where you've been hiding all my life. I can't believe the beauty standing right in front of my eyes. Girl, you rule my heart. 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 You're a rare and special kind, and I would do anything in the world to make you mine. Could this be love at first sight? Baby, let me hold you close, even only for one night. Girl, you rule my heart. Girl, you rule my heart. Girl, you rule my heart. Girl, you rule my heart.
All right, we are back, and that is just a snippet of Kimani, Marley, and what you're going to get coming up next week, Friday. Is a charter weekend. It's a big weekend. Afternoon on the Green weekend. It's the president being inducted, and it's Reichel
Not
Center.
inducted, inaugurated.
I'm sorry?
Inaugurated.
Inaugurated. what is it?
Inducted.
Oh, inducted. It's being inaugurated. She's taking an oath of office. She's taking an oath of office. And Kaiser and you had I forgot her name, but they were here. They got a promo coming out talking about the weekend events that's going to be there at UVI. But the big thing is the Reichel Center.
Yeah.
The sessions on the floor. I'm understanding there's going to be, I want to say, presidents from various campuses, various universities that's coming in for this honorary event of the president taking her oath of office, right? So it's going to be massive, and they're going to get a session. They're going to get a session on the floor, passport edition while they're here.
Yeah, they can get a passport in.
They'll get a passport edition while
Yeah,
here.
because, and one of the things, too, is that we found out that the president is a big Marley fan.
Oh.
So this was like, oh, wow, this is like right up her alley in a sense. So, so it all works together to help celebrate UVI this weekend.
That's right.
Reichel's an integral part of the university, and we all want to be able to bring it back. So, we're, utilizing these opportunities to help raise the funds so that we could rebuild the center. It's going to take us quite a bit of money, in addition to whatever we're receiving from FEMA to rebuild that building. So that's what we're doing, why we're doing all of what we're doing.
And again, it's even Reichel Center is wonderful as is. It's beautiful. History in the Virgin Islands. That UB40 concert, it showed the beauty in the Elridge Blake Fitness Center as a venue.
Going back straight to David Edgecombe, where he says you can make a stage out of anywhere.
Wow.
And and that's the premise of what it is that we do. Reichel, what we worked so hard to do over the years is to build an experience. And we don't have our home, but that doesn't mean that we can't build the experience anywhere else. So we try to bring those elements to where it is that we go, because it's a uniqueness, it's a part of who we are, that brand of who we are, and we want to be able to make sure that we maintain that quality that people expect.
And let's just say it right there. As you say, that was a great quote. Rest in peace to David Edgecombe. You have to be able to make a stage anywhere. But Reichel Center, once you have that Reichel in your blood, you have a standard.
Yes.
A standard of excellence. So I want to say, and kudos to Joseph Michelty, now at Waiko, former Commissioner of Tourism, and as they launch the USVI Festival, and doing the concerts and doing the village, what we saw is his he was stickler for time.
Yes.
He was stickler for time because
Yes.
he was a former vice provost.
He was
a
actually
former
the vice president of institutional advancement.
Yeah, which
So he used to be my boss.
yeah, which oversaw Record Center for the Arts.
Yeah, and that was the one thing he said to me was that, above anything, he wants to be able to bring that element of excellence and standard to the division of festivals. So that was why he was a stickler in terms of making sure we start on time and that we do things a certain way, so that that he does some things a certain way to make sure that the village pull goes off without a hitch.
And I think sticking on that just for a minute because I want to give credit because you're there and David is like time. He's like, no, show going too long. Why is this show 5 hours? And he's coming and he's asking different people's opinions, and some didn't understand it. But me, knowing him from Record Center, and I always got to give credit to Record because in my MC days, Record, I learned Record Center time when I was MCing. Was it the Carnival Kickoff with Marshall Montano and Jam Times? And Joe himself again. Joe called me, and Joe say, hey, where you is? First Pamela, then Joe, and he said, hey, Emmett, this is Reiko, We start on time. So it was 8 o'clock, 7:50, we ready with a mic in hand. And then the car just rolled up 5 minutes. I grabbed the mic and stayed. So it's an excellence and just a quality and beyond. And again, big ups to you all. We ain't going yet. We got to tell you how to get your tickets, how everything to experience. I gonna try and do something here. I don't know if it gonna work. I try nothing. Let me see if it works. But oh my gosh, what I'm trying to do right here, and you'll never even seen this here. We're gonna show just a snippet of it because again, we copyright thing here and we protect it. But this is the UB40 concert.
Oh my goodness.
This is a clip of it.
Wow.
Listen. You didn't even. I'm sure you have clips of your own. But what a massive event and iPhone technology. Shout out iPhone. I'm there and I'm just like, we can't put that out. We never did, but just the right time in here to air it. And if you look at that, the staging, the production, the quality, the sound, the delivery, everything. You had line arrays, and why I'm stressing on that is they always said about the Eldridge Blade Sports and Fitness Center, people complain on the sound. Or people say the sound.
I mean,
but
even for that concert, I had people say we're not coming because we know the sound's going to be horrible. And I'm like, you haven't met the right code. We pay special attention to certain things, and we've done several events in that space. And there's a trick to that space in terms of engineering it. And once you understand the spatial requirements and what it is that needs to happen, you just implement it accordingly. I must give a shout out to Wendell Thomas, to Calvin Jones. These are people who we consult with in terms of making sure that the sound within that space is what it needs to be. Because there's some specific things that you need to do in terms of how you be able to do sound within that space. For me, it's always been, I remember when Wendell started out, because he worked with us at the Reichel, worked for us, and I used to tell myself, first, you do not engineer the bass first. Understand that we need to have clarity. And once you get that clarity, then you can be able to fill in the elements. And that's the critical component to that, to write to that space.
Wow.
Is understanding, how to be able to get that clarity that everyone, everywhere, you can't just sit down on the ground and just engineer. You have to walk that space, walk the bleachers, make sure that everybody, can hear clearly what is happening on
And
that
you always
stage.
said Reichel Center acoustically carries itself.
Yeah, because in actuality, the Reichel Center, the sound system is just
a complement
to what that space is. It wasn't until we started looking at the rebuild of the Reichels when we started understanding the importance of how that space was built. We happened to do some research, and we found one of the last remaining architects that designed that space. And we started asking questions, and we found out that the most critical component to that building was the roof. The roof had a built-in piece of lightweight concrete that added not just the reflection that allows you to bounce sound waves all the way to the back of the facility, but it also blocked the noises coming from the airport.
Wow.
Which we didn't actually pay attention to until it was like, wait, what? It's true, because whenever planes landed, you never heard it on stage, nor did you hear it in the audience.
Wow.
And we're an open air amphitheater.
Yeah, and it's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
So it was like, wow.
So in the rebuild of the roof right now, that has been
that
returned.
was something that it's not the same materials that they utilize, because they brought in engineering company and architectural firm to try to make sure that we can mimic the same type of properties, because they wanted to be able to advance, put in advanced technologies to make sure that whatever materials that we put in there actually mimics and does what it's supposed to do. We won't know, however, until the building is completed whether or not they were able to achieve that, because the roof worked in tandem with the seating, that worked in tandem with it's like a combination of wood, stone, the whole space, work together in order for it to achieve the sound, that qualities that we have within that space.
And what we're taking away from this is, come next week Friday, sound is going to be wonderful at the Elridge Blade Sports and Fitness Center, when Kimani's on the stage, Lourdes is on the stage, Dublab, Eric is on the stage, and Shakima is on the stage, because sound and just excellent staging, delivery, production. This Reichel Center is the Virgin Islands Madison Square Gardens, or we can say now the Barclay, right? We can say the Barclay. So you're getting that, and I wanted to throw in right there when you're complimenting Wendell, and he's my friend. I'm gonna say this. I just wanted to bring that to the Calypso band them, the soca band them, because we getting too much rhythm and bass, and all these engineers around here. Wendell, my boy, he's excellent, and Wendell have come far. Big up to him. He been doing this here from high school and before.
Yeah.
Westline days, DJing days, and
and
right now one
it,
sought after engineer and having his sound company. Own sound company, staging, lighting, sound. So big ups to him. And I think it's a part too in our artists. Because sometimes our artists are pressuring the engineers into that muddy sound. So we got to have a little muddiness to it, but you still got to have that clarity. And that trueness to sound.
Yeah, because I think people tend to forget that sometimes when you see it in the environments that we have here, for the events that we have. And I'm like, for me, it's very important to me to hear that intelligibility. I want to be able to hear that articulation. And, because, for me, I love lyrics. And I want to be able to hear that and understand that, and because it drives that, the lyrics also to help drive that rhythm.
And it's important that we have to know place and time. So when we are on the Kantiki or the General, or we down in a hole in the wall or a restaurant, even a backyard.
Actually, I would disagree with
even
you.
a backyard.
I think that
you got a little muddy song in the backyard. But when you come on the carnival stage or the Reichel stage, your song have to be.
No, because I think you also need to have some clarity in that aspect of it. Because, to me, when you muddy the sound, there's a degradation. So my thing, why not just make sure that we have good quality music all the time?
Yeah,
I want
but
to hear.
in the jam, it gotta have a little roughness.
But
It gonna have some
what
rough
if
up.
but what if you have like some heavy bass coming into a jam, but you still have that clarity?
Yes, I agree with that too. I agree. I totally agree. And
You
DJ
know?
Delvin Duggins and I were here. We were here just this week and we were talking all about that. But we're bringing it back here because it's Friday. You know, people driving to work. It's 7:50 in the morning. So tickets.
Yes, tickets.
How can we get and make sure their face is in the place to sessions on the floor?
Alrighty, we have VIP tickets are sold online.
Okay.
We also have our general admissions that you could also sell, that we also sell online at reichelscenter.com. The uvi.edu/Reicheld. Or you could go to our Facebook page, which is Reichel Center. And basically, there's a link there that you just click, and it takes you to our website, our ticketing website. You
We have any in-person tickets because my
do
mom
have,
ain't going online.
we do
And
have
my auntie
general.
them ain't going online.
We do have general admission tickets at UVI Bookstore.
At the bookstore.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you get general, but if you want the VIP, and when you
have
see
to
that
go online.
UB40 video, that was the VIP angle.
Yes.
That was the VIP, and you know, shout out to my friend, one of my mentors, Teresa Brown, MLB. She was there in the front row, Terry and Kevin, and I want to shout them out because
donning their UB40 shirt.
Yes, they did. You saw everything. And they celebrated a wedding anniversary this week. So shout out Terry and shout out Kevin Brown. I hope I got your tickets, session on the floor. They had such a great time at the UB40. And so many people, my friend John Black, the master light, the photographer, the chef, he was down here along with Mrs. Bat. And they were here for the UB40 show.
Yeah.
So it was a wonderful experience. We have Kimani Marley, and like you say, you have physical tickets available in the bookstore, but the VIP and general you could get online. Get them the outlets one more time online.
It's going to be at www.uvi.edu/Reicheld, or you can go to our Facebook page. There's a link there that you could click to get your tickets. We also have special discounts for UVI faculty, staff, and students. So, but those are tickets are sold at the bookstore, UVI bookstore.
I'm going to be honest, I'm waiting for you to say alumni too, because the whole charter weekend, and we were there talking with, what's his name? We were there talking to UVI alumni, because I had on yesterday I was wearing a high school and green UVI long sleeve shirt. And I have the hoodie to it too. So whenever I wear it, they say, where can I get this? And I say, you got to get it from the UVI bookstore, St. Croix. St. Croix on a little more article. You know what I mean? But the pride, so then we start talking about the concert and the afternoon on the green. So a massive weekend that's coming up. And for me, when I see afternoon on the green, that means Carnival is in the area.
Yes, it is.
That means
just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
But this, this is one. I mean, every year, Afternoon on the Green has been a staple here for over 30 years, and and it brings the community together. This is an opportunity where the community can see what our students are doing. We have a huge academic tent where you could go to the various different departments and see what their students are doing. From marine sciences always does amazing presentations to to show whatever developments that they're doing within that area. We also have the kids corner that we run, that the Reichel Center runs, that basically bring the fun part to the to the green. And of course we have a lineup of amazing entertainment. Climax is headlining this year, on the green, and the amazing food. I think they're still looking for dishes, so we want to make sure any of you guys out there that that are amazing cooks, we're still looking for dishes so that you could support because all of this goes towards the scholarship for incoming high school students, from all campuses. So, and this helps them a lot. And, so we're hoping that we could, this is, I believe, the Edward Thomas Scholarship.
Yeah, I heard.
So, all of this help goes to a good cause.
Yeah. And wonderful. And then last, so Friday, you're in the Sports and Fitness Center. It's a busy week for Reichel Center for the because Reichel does so much production for the university. You're like the production leg of the university. And then you're transforming this place now for the inauguration event on Monday.
Yes.
So we going
And in
from,
between, sprinkle afternoon on the green.
So it's a busy weekend for you all.
Very busy weekend for us.
Oh my gosh. And Monday, that they're coming in, the
Yep.
presidents and everything like that. So
Yes,
we're
starting early in the
transforming.
week,
Are you
yeah.
transforming the staging and such like that, or no?
We are just a slight change. We put the majority of the stages already up. So we basically just change a couple features on the stage to accommodate both events. So a shout out to Marcus, Daniel, and Phaedra Lima. You know, they're my backbone, literally, for this event, and I appreciate everything that they do, because RICO is only, you know, a team of 3 people. So, you know, I depend heavily on them to help us execute a lot of what we do. And, you know, I appreciate their dedication, their hard work, you know, for because, you know, this is not an easy task, you know, doing these things, and especially with a 3-man crew, being able to pull all of this off by ourselves. It can prove to be difficult sometimes. And I must shout out to the Institutional Advancement team. They also do provide a lot of assistance for us, from the PR department to Caroline, who help us with sponsorship and so forth. And speaking of sponsors, you know, we have a few.
Tell me.
AllAhWe's one.
AllAhWeTV. Well, we're happy. We're happy to
the
be
Virgin
here.
Islands Council on the Arts and the National Endowment for the Arts, via transportation services. Oh, by the way, transportation services of St. John. They're actually
They're running a boat?
They're running a special boat. So people on St. John, we have your back. You can actually purchase your tickets over by them, as well as get your special ticket for that charter that we're going to have at the end of the show. So what we're also going to provide free transportation back to the boat.
Wow.
So if you're coming from St. John, you can, we will have a shuttle ready at midnight to take you back to the boat out of Red Hook. So so we got you covered.
That's a heck of an incentive. So you just need to come to the venue. We get you back. Transportation services is there for you. So St. Johnians, you ain't missing out.
Yep.
You ain't missing out.
And then we
Water Island, we know I have a dinghy. So you're good. You're good.
And we also have St. Thomas Credit Union, as well as we have ENR Transportation.
Shout out Addie Richards and the crew.
Yep. So so we thank every one of them for their support and helping us out with this project.
Well, listen, Massive and Crew is all about this event, this whole weekend there. And the big thing to kick it off, it's Reichel Center for the Arts, Passport Edition, Sessions on the Floor. And it features Kimani Marley, son of reggae icon Bob Marley. And when they get into their Bob Marley rendition, it's something else. Plus his tunes. We saw him, we saw one of his songs there, and he is musician, he's actor from the movie One Love, movie Shatters, and he's going to be here in the Virgin Islands alongside Lordress and the Switch, Dub Lab Reggae Bland, and this is all at 7 p.m. March 14th.
Yeah.
So
Doors open at 7.
Doors open at 7. And right, cool, they're going to start on time, and they ending on time.
Yeah.
Making sure you have a wonderful show.
Let me let everybody know. So we're doors open at 7. We have a cocktail hour from 7 to 8.
Okay.
Because part of RCA sessions is to be able to bring the community together, where they can just, we can create a early sort of a start that sets the tone for the event. And we're going to have DJ Selector Joker that's going to be setting the tone for that evening. So, come in, come at 7 o'clock. You could chill with your friends and hang out. We have a cash bar. In the VIP section, there's actually free tapas. So, so we create a nice little atmosphere for people to be able to just come and relax just before you get to the amazing performance.
It's wonderful. And then 8 o'clock, we up the road. We're in a nice vibes, nice session.
Yeah. Because we want people to have a nice, it's Friday. You're after work, you want to just chill and relax and just have a good time. This is the place to be.
And St. Johnians, we want to see how down there in droves. Not only you have your very own, the administrator, the singing administrator, and you have Eric Provost, and you get a great opportunity to see Kimani Marley and everyone else and be able to return back home, you know, in a whole different conversation at another time. But we know from here we're going into Carnival, all of us are going to be busy. You know, we just saw the conclusion of Trinidad Carnival, Dominica Carnival as well, but specifically on Trinidad. And, you know, social media, the great thing about it, and online, social media specifically, is allowing us to see each other, one another in real time.
Yes.
Immediately in real time. So I say that to say, this year, Trini Jungle Juice, shout out to them, they showed so much of the back end production and what goes on in Trinidad. And, you know, when you are in Trinidad, you see the production, the quality of production. You talking staging and how they transform venues, build sets. They build sets. So in the Virgin Islands, remember we 32 square miles, 80 square miles, maybe 16 square miles. And the Rico Center for the Arts is delivering a great quality production for us here. You know, you don't got to travel abroad for our population. We ain't got the numbers really to support what we seen happening. Sometimes we say we want Beyonce, we want Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, we've got those calls.
The prices and the numbers, hey, listen, we can't do. However, you mean you had UB40?
We've had, but
you had Donnie McClurk and Kirk Franklin.
We had Natalie Cole. We've had, you know, Michael Bolton, Michael McDonald. We've had Shaggy. We've had Brandy. We had Celia Cruz. We had Ray Charles. I mean, so
Ray Charles?
Yeah, Ray Charles was one of the first performers we've had. We had when we first opened up
Wow.
back in the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, the Ray Charles.
Oh my gosh.
So we've had, you know, we have Fantasia on our stage.
Yep.
So we've had, you name, and you know, and it's not just those concerts. We produced ballet, we produce orchestras, we've produced, you know, operas and so forth. So we're a very versatile facility because our mission is to be able to bring the best and excellence in the arts to our territory. Because we know people here may not have that opportunity to go to Broadway or go to, you know, anywhere to be able to see, you know, some of these performances. So we do what we can to bring the performances here.
And mentioning those larger markets, Trinidad, Barbados, Jamaica, and what's important is, and us in our territory got to see, is that when an event organizer, Rico Center, promoter, have an event, go and support. Because one event helps another event.
Yeah.
So we got to come out and support. You might say, oh, I wish they had this person or that person, but this is who they have. You know, and it's something available for our market, our territory.
For our capacity.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, it always boils down to capacity. You know, I've seen Beyonce. I mean, I've been to Puerto Rico and I've seen a lot of their large. I saw Lady Gaga over there and so forth like that. But you're talking about millions of people who have an opportunity to come into a facility that seats 20,000 people.
And still, when you're in a 20,000 seat venue, it's still a different experience because at UB40, I was able to walk to the front of the stage and able to walk back. I've been to Miami American Airlines Arena, I think it's named something else now, with one of the Jingle Balls event, Mariah Carey, Puff Daddy, you know, Puff Daddy, Ja Rule, and you got to stay in your seat, in your section. So the whole thing is just support, come out, enjoy. You know, when we have things available here in the Virgin Islands, come out, enjoy. Rico Center for the Arts, Haven Site is doing, GRS is doing their series of events. Go out and support. We know there's a jazz event, there's a wealth building gala, whatever it is. Afternoon on the Green, you know that's a family, that's the line. Bring out the children, bring out the grandparents, and keynote, Afternoon on the Green, I bring my adopted parents. And I do, and we bring them out because we tend in our community, we don't think about the youths and the elder. So we did 19, 20-something to 50. We know we could take care of ourselves and go line. But those also want to line. So the Rico Center Passport Edition may be a good time for you to carry your parents and bring them out for a good line.
Exactly.
You know, bring them out, let it get some air. You can't keep them cooped up in the house. Afternoon on the Green, bring out the children. let it dress up. And if they dirty the clothes, so that's why you buy it. Wash the
Let
clothes.
them run around because at the end of the day,
They
they go home
tire
tired.
They tire out. So, Ms. Humphrey, thank you so much for coming through, man. It's
not a problem.
We're happy to be a part of it.
And I want to big up. Lourdes and the Switch and Dub Lab as well. They're amazing artists to work with, and that's one of the pride that we have with Ryko's, being able to support our local artists and giving them opportunities to be out there and performing for our people. So I really appreciate their willingness to be a part of this experiment.
Yeah, and I want to say, I didn't get to say it there. Shout out to the sponsors, I call it partners.
Yes.
Shout out to the partners, all that you mentioned that are part of this event, making it happen, because without partnership, things are not happening. When you talk, and back to Trinidad, different market, but they have rest stops in their parade. And they are branded. You are talking about one saying Patron, one saying Johnny Walker. There's so many businesses. If you're not in Carnival in Trinidad, you're in nothing. So our businesses who are supporting, you said Credit Union, you said Via, A&R Transportation, we as a community, we have to support them.
Yes.
Please support them because they are investing in us.
Exactly.
And that's what is critical for us. So Massive and Crew, listen, man, it's all about sessions on the floor. You have Miss Humphrey Head, Director, March 14, 7 p.m. And it's featuring Kimani Marley and so much more. And this is the kickoff to UVI's Charter Weekend. And one thing we learned today, Charter means birthday. That's what we learned today. That's a walk away from today. Charter means birthday.
There you go.
All right, man. And last, what's next? What's next?
We are looking at doing our YMW summer program, our youth movie making workshop.
Okay.
That's going to be starting in June. Applications are online, so if you're interested in having your kids have an immersive opportunity to make their own film, that is something that's coming up for the summer for the kids. And it happens, it takes over the entire summer, so you don't have to worry about, what are you going to do with your kids. We provide lunch as well for that program. And then it culminates at the end of July with the kids showcasing their film to the public.
All right, there we coming up right now is the UVI Afternoon in the Green commercial. So check it out.
Annual Friendraiser Afternoon on the Green is back on Sunday, March 16th from noon to 5 p.m. on UVI's Hermione Moore Golf Course on St. Thomas. Savor mouth-watering dishes and your favorite native drinks. There's fun for everyone with music like Climax Band and the Artists in Residence Jazz Collective. Plus face painting, bounce houses, and games for the kids. Grab a lawn chair and head to the green. Visit aog.uvi.edu.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity. With direct access to the global marketplace, discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Companies that relocate here can get customer care second to none here from the Economic Development Authority.
We located in the Virgin Islands because of easy access of shipping and freight and cargo.
I welcome you to come to the Virgin Islands. Do business with us, expand, start. We're happy to have you. And while you're here, enjoy our lovely sunsets.
To explore a new horizon for your business, please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
Press the button.
contact, eyes and that. Moving her waist like you got island that. I could tell how she dancing, she a island girl. This boy know your eyes a island man too. Wine and me don't wine and start. Grip on her waist without asking. Jam till we feeling exhausted. I just love the way she whine. Oh, she from behind. She goes up, I go so, I just holding her for the ride. I just love the way she whine. Oh, I got to whine. She go up, I go up, she go.
We've been together for some time now, soon to be married. I think we're ready for a family of our own.
I know that when I proposed that she'd be ready for us to have a child, but knowing that I carry the sickle cell trait, I may have a few questions that I need answered first.
Sickle cell disease is an inherited red blood cell disorder in which the red blood cells are abnormal. As a result, there aren't enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen throughout the body. Having sickle cell disease doesn't mean it's the end. Learn ways to manage your sickle cell disease. First, know your status by getting tested. Do you carry the sickle cell trait or genes? If you do, then follow the regimen advised by your clinical professional and practice a healthy lifestyle. You can live well as a sickle cell patient.
We were nervous at first, but now knowing our status, carrier and non-carrier,
Now we can finally have a family of our own.
sickle cell didn't stop us.
And it shouldn't stop you.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Thomas, the most powerful wealth building event in the Virgin Islands, is the second annual VI Wealth Building Gala, where knowledge meets opportunity and generational wealth is built. This is an evening of financial empowerment, high-level networking, and exclusive insight into wealth building strategy at the stunning Harbor 360 at Yacht Haven Grand. Enjoy fine dining and complimentary champagne as professionals cover essential topics and wealth building strategy from local and off-island real estate investing, stocks and bonds, personal and business credit, life insurance, estate planning, and generational wealth. This year, don't miss an exclusive money conversation with Grammy award-winning songwriter Teron Thomas. A deep dive into his journey from humble beginning to global success. Doors open at 3 p.m. Show starts at 4 p.m. sharp. Tickets are available right now at wealthbuildinggala.com. The second annual VI Wealth Building Gala, where legacies are built. Saturday, March 8th.
All right, Massive and crew, welcome back. It's AllAhWeTV. I'm Emmett Prevost, and we had a lovely, wonderful conversation with Denise Humphrey of the Reichel Center for the Arts. Letting you know, get ready. It's all about next week, UVI Charter Weekend, a Reichel Center, the Passport Edition, featuring Kimani Marley, Lodgers on the Switch. Who else we got? Lodgers on the Switch, Double A Band. You're going to get Shakima Jones. She's coming through, and also Eric Provost. It's a wonderful event. St. John Massive. Listen, you have a boat. TS is providing the boat, the ferry, to carry you back when the thing done. So it's going to be wonderful. So come on through, get your tickets today. If you want to go and get them physically, you got to go to the UVI bookstore, but they're available online. So listen, we're going to be wrapping up this morning. Right now it's Friday. It's TGI. Listen, we all love Fridays. Why? Because it's time for the weekend. And so much is going to be coming up. We showed you the dates and what's happening with the VIPD gun buyback program, which is starting this weekend, March 8th. You're going to get that on the St. Croix Agriculture Fairgrounds East Entrance. Saturday, March 22nd at the Omar Brown Fire Station. Saturday, March 29th, the location to be determined on St. John. Unwanted firearms to keep out the hands of children, people who don't need to be touching firearms. Let's do our part to make sure that we help to reduce gun activity, gun violence taking place in our community. What else is happening this weekend? Let me tell you, no. I ain't get to talk about it enough today, but tonight, what's happening tonight? Tonight is Ladies' Night. Where? At the Java Grand Yacht Haven. You're going to get DJ Lady Mix, music all night, $10 espresso martinis. If you haven't had an espresso martini, you got to try it. It's delicious, and it gives you a good kick. That's Fridays or Ladies' Night at the Java Grand. Light bites are available. Check it out. Where's Java Grand? It's the old perfume shop. The old perfume shop is Java Grand. Go on and check it out. It's Ladies' Night. And then coming up, Mardi Gras. That's this weekend? Yeah, man. So 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come and try out our new sliders, team drink special, free bead necklaces while supplies last. Where? Java Grand. Yacht Haven Grand. So that's two wonderful things that's happening. Told you all about the VI Wealth Building Gala. I got tongue twisted. But that is taking place. You want to check it out. And we want to say shout outs to honorees who are being honored this weekend. It's a black and white affair with an African flair. Celebrating excellence in service. Who's being honored? Arian Joseph Lewis, Miss Georgia Francis, CHS, musical director extraordinaire, George H.T. Dudley Esquire, and Sabrina King. Sabrina can't say your last name. I cannot say the other last name. So I stop in at Sabrina King. Saturday, March 8, 6 p.m., cocktails 7 p.m., cocktails at 6 p.m., dinner 7 p.m., My Brother's Workshop Event Hall, Estate Dunu, music by the Wen Band. All right? A lot of things are happening in our community. Do not stay home, sitting, have nothing to do. Come out your house, do something. And the last thing we want to kick in and tell you what's happening in our community, the 2025 Folk Life Fest. Okay, what is the Folk Life Fest? This is hosted by Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights. This event is really wonderful. It already had the Folk Life kickoff event March 1st. Then they did the school tour all this week. On the 14th comes a night of Bambula, Bomba, and African dance. The 15th is a Crucian Taste. The 22nd is Rock Your Style, the Splendor of USVI Madras. 25th, School Tour St. Thomas. The 28th, the Evolution of the Mokojumbi at the Fort Christian. The 29th, a night of Bamba and Bambula and African dance at the Fort Christian, St. Thomas. And on the 30th is the Folk Life Festival Workshop. So listen, throughout the mainland, all throughout the world, everyone celebrates their culture, their pride, their heritage. That's what the Folk Life Festival is about. Quail Bay is our music, and not only that, it's our music, we're celebrating our traditions, our customs, a great opportunity for us to discuss, talk, learn and share. That's what it's all about. Ain't an old people thing. Don't say it's an old people thing. It's a lime, and a different kind of lime. It's a good lime to come out and vibes, enjoy yourself, bring your parents together, have that conversation, maybe learn to tie the madras head thing. I need the correct name of it. I want to learn how to do that myself. So the Folk Life Festival is it. It's on St. Thomas and St. Croix. Shout out to Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights for hosting this wonderful event. And we want to see your face in the place. Listen, man. It's been a wonderful morning. It's 8:19 right here. No ships today in town. Tomorrow there's one ship over at Waiko. And whatever you decide to do, Massive and crew, just be safe. Have a good time, and remember, each day is special. I'm a Chief Ross Regline. What you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. So every day, take advantage of it. It's a gift. Every day is a gift. And what you do with that gift, it's going to determine success or failure or nothing at all. All right? So listen, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your day. Enjoy every minute of it. And remember, there's so many muscles to make you from. but it's 1 or 2 muscles to make you smile. So have a smile on your face all the time. Wish you nothing but love. Love, 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 love. We're out of here. We are AllAhWeTV. And if you're feeling a lime, this promo will make you feel a little bit of a lime thing. See you.